Eileen Ghent was named the 5th head coach in Monmouth women's lacrosse history, and I'm happy to have a few minutes with Coach Ghent as we look ahead to her first season on the sidelines as a head coach. And Coach Ghent, before we dive in, congratulations on the opportunity.
Thanks, Eddie. I'm really excited. I think I was well prepared for the opportunity, and being elevated to head coach, there would be no other place but Monmouth that I'd want to do it.
And you spent the last 4 seasons on the sidelines as an assistant, getting the assistant head coach title towards the end of that time. So kind of started on this process. And what about this opportunity, and what about your preparation up to this point make you feel that you're ready for this?
I think throughout my time in college, I learned that after my injury, coaching was the best thing for me. You can still have an impact on the team, and throughout my college career, my college coaches allowed me to see that, but also coming here and stepping into an assistant coach position and under such a great and established head coach as Denise Westcott, she was the one who really took the time out to prepare me. She allowed me to do things that other assistant coaches across the country don't think about doing until they are a head coach. So I was able to learn from my own mistakes and also learn from Denise's successes on how I wanted to shape my own program when one day I had it, and now I do, and I have a lot of my success so far and also my preparation due to Denise's just risk on hiring me, but also risk on allowing me to do things that most head coaches don't allow their assistants to do.
And you mentioned Coach Westcott a few times, and talk about not only her influence, but the other coaches in your life up to this point that have influenced you to get you ready for this first head coaching opportunity.
So luckily, I was around sports my whole life, starting with my dad was my coach in every sport. He coached all my friends and my brother and his friends, and he kind of instilled in me and everyone he coached that it's not so much about the sport that you're playing, but how you play the sport and how you care about the people inside the sport. So, and I also found out the dedication that coaches took. It's not just you show up for games and practices, it's all the preparation and equipment and planning that goes into it. So from then on, I knew how important sports can be in someone's life and how it can change it. So going to college and deciding throughout college that I wanted to be a college coach was really shaped first by my dad, but then second by Coach Brand at Rutgers. She allowed me to step into the player assistant coach position after my injury. So she allowed me to, take control of certain things in games and in practice and be a part of the preparation and planning. Gave me an inside scoop of recruiting and how that worked, and the assistants there, Kelly Nangle, who's now a head coach too, she's helped me, especially in the earlier stages as an assistant, get a job but also do better at my job because of just the advice that these people have passed on to me based on their own experiences. My high school coach continues to be a big mentor to me, and he's done a great job just shaping his players but also shaping the people that they've become to be after college. So a lot of people that I have to thank, but all of them have made different impacts on me and how I kind of run things now.
And you'll take all of those influences, as you mentioned, now into building your own coaching style. And talk about the team that you'll inherit year one as a head coach. Obviously familiar with them from recruiting and obviously development over the last couple of years as an assistant. But talk about now this Monmouth lacrosse program year one under your watch.
This team, I think, is really special. I think we have a tremendous amount of leaders, not just seniors, but juniors and sophomores who really get it. They're a part of the program. They've stepped on the field from day one, and they've made it a priority. And I think that throughout the years, we've had certain people who have made it a priority, but now it's everyone. Now it's everyone choosing to do the extra work and choosing to care about each other, and that's on and off the field. We have very, very good students in the classroom. A lot of them are doing extra internships and double majoring and going above and beyond in the classroom, and I think that only carries over onto the lacrosse field. So the overall responsibility, accountability, and commitment to the program is very high right now. And I really have a lot to credit towards our leaders because they're leading the way in sort of our culture and mindset so far.
And this is kind of my favorite question now. So I'm going to kind of put it on you to talk to the viewers right now and talk to the prospective student athlete, their parents, their family. What would you say to a prospective women's lacrosse student athlete who's looking at Monmouth University?
The first thing I'd probably like to say is that Monmouth University is a great place. Taking lacrosse out of the situation, you get a great education. You get personalized attention in the classroom, resources outside of the classroom that you have no other option but to succeed academically. And then adding lacrosse to the equation, just mentioning the details about our current team now, we have a great group of girls that really, really care and love each other. They really do. They take care of each other on the field, making sure that everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing and preparing for practice and games the way that they're supposed to be preparing. But they also go outside of their comfort zones and they help each other academically. They'll meet with each other in study hall and on the bus and all that kind of stuff. So it's a very well-rounded program. It's not just focused on lacrosse. It's not just focused on academics. We add in the social amount too, and everyone sort of has a good balance of everything. But the key thing that makes our team very special is that we're a family. We care about each other, we do things for each other, and it's always putting the team first. And I think it comes from the coaches, but it gets carried down year from year. And you learn it when you come on your recruiting visit, you see it firsthand, and it's something that we believe that it's a special thing to be a part of, but once you're here, you fully understand it and you're one of us. And we're looking for special individuals that not only can produce on the lacrosse field, but that can really add to our culture positively and make us a better team overall.
Well, Coach, we obviously appreciate you not only sending that message to hopefully the future Hawks out there, but for joining us, and congratulations again on the opportunity.
Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
That's Eileen Ghent, the 5th head coach in Monmouth women's lacrosse history.